And I got it right again. Eurodollar did drop before I post this video. All right, yesterday's video I've posted up saying to everyone that I was looking to short Eurodollar, and the PMIs from Eurozone, German, all the area, UK would be coming, well, not negative, would be coming lower than the consensus. So nothing changed. I was right again. Same as the pound dollar, and we are looking at gold as well dropping. I wasn't expecting that, but stay with me until the end of this video that I will disclose to you what is going on with the market right now. This video is going to be a very informative video because people are looking like, okay, so is US dollar losing its strength because USDJPY is dropping, USDCHF is dropping, Nasdaq 100 is dropping, S&P 500 is dropping, gold is dropping. What is going on with the market? Okay, what is going on with the market? So stay with me until the end of this video that you will definitely know what's going on. Guys, please subscribe to the channel before we start, okay, and give us a thumbs up on this video. Now, I've mentioned yesterday on Wednesday video that I would be looking to short Eurodollar just before the PMIs, services manufacturing PMIs, be released on Eurozone. And what we have here is the numbers, okay? So the German consumer climate came in better than expected, but the German manufacturing PMI and German services PMI came in below what the consensus was expecting. For the manufacturing PMI of July, consensus was 44.1 and the actual came in at 42.6, so that's a pretty big drop. The services PMI came in at 52 from the consensus of 53.2, so still a very considerable drop. Manufacturing PMI for Euro area and the services PMI, both of them came lower than expected, but not that much, okay? So the consensus was 52.9 for services PMI and it came in at 51.9. Global composed PMI came in at 50.1 from the expected 51.1. And then we had composed PMI and services PMI for UK. Composed PMI came in a bit better, 0.1% higher than the consensus of 52.7, came in at 52.6 the consensus, and the actual came in at 52.7. And the services PMI came in at 52.4, the consensus 52.5. And then we did have, of course, Bank of Canada interest rate decision as expected, 4.5%, 25 basis points rate cut. And the services PMI and the manufacturing PMI for US. Manufacturing PMI came in very bad, all right? I wasn't expecting to be that worst. The expected was 51.7 and came in at 49.5. And the services PMI came in at 56 from the consensus of 54.7, and the global composed PMI came in at 55 from the consensus of 54.2. So pretty good data, and 90% of this data I got it right. So this is the power of fundamentals, okay? And this is why I was looking to short Eurodollar, I was looking to short the pound dollar, I was looking to long commodity like gold, but I got that trade wrong. But the reason is, okay, so if you don't live on the other side of this planet, and if you are a trader, or even if you start trading, you know, this month or maybe this week or maybe today, welcome. There are some things happening on the market, okay? If we look to the volatility, we can see that Eurodollar rose all the way up to nearly 110 this month, okay? 109.30, 109.40s. And then now dropping back to 108, now it's 108.4, okay? So nearly on my TP. And then gold went all the way to all-time highs to 2,490 something, 80 something, and then came back all the way down to 2,300 and something. So yes, the market is quite strange. And if we look to USDJPY, is even more strange, okay? USDJPY went all the way to 162, so 162, and now is all the way down to 152,700 just now. This is a massive drop. This is the biggest drop I've ever seen on USDJPY since the last 30 years intervention, after 30-year intervention from Japan, the Bank of Japan, that occasionated 5.2 or 5.3% drop, and this drop here is 7.2 to 7.8% drop. This is massive, okay? This is massive, and we are looking to a intervention, of course, and I'm going to tell you something, okay? The Bank of Japan did intervene, and the reason here is the last intervention, not this one, two interventions ago, they've spent 62 billion or 64 billion dollars to intervene USDJPY, and they got it. Okay, so from 160 they got to 152 again, but that whole move was, you know, a bit slow. They went to 160 all the way to 155, and then the market came back to 158, and then it went back to 152. Okay, and after that they've done another intervention as well, but that was December last year. That was efficient, but not as efficient as the one they've just did from 162 all the way to 152. So what is the difference on the intervention they've done? So the Bank of Japan only spent $5 billion on this intervention. Not only, you know, it's a lot of money, but compared from the last one, they spent 62 to 64 billion dollars to intervene a 7% move, a 5% move, sorry. This one was a 7% move, all right, downwards, of course, and they only spent $5 billion. How did that work out? Well, remember when we had the USA CPI 2 weeks ago? Yes, they've utilized the market weakness to have the intervention right on the day of the release of the CPI. They are very cheeky, they are very smart, and this worked on favor for them, okay? Because the US dollar was weak, and then they've just utilized the weakness of the currency to continue to intervene into the Japanese yen. And that was beautiful executed, it was very well done, so it's a very good trade from the Bank of Japan. And look, it's, you know, it is working. It's one of the biggest interventions they've ever done since 30 years, all right, in terms of monetary, in terms of pricing gap from 162 all the way to 152. So this is 10,000 points, all right, 1,000 pips in less than a week, all right? Well, actually 15 days, 2 weeks. So this is pretty crazy. Now, if we look to gold, okay, gold went all the way up to all-time highs to 2,484, and now it's dropping to 2,374. So that's another $100 drop on gold, and that was pretty steep, okay? And the reason is because of Japanese yen. My opinion, of course, is, you know, it's just my opinion. I was having a chat with Peter Pan this morning, and we were trying to understand, okay, gold is dropping, USDJPY is dropping, Eurodollar is dropping, Nasdaq's dropping, everything is dropping, like CHF is dropping, is strengthening because USDCHF is dropping. So what is going on? Okay, I will disclose this tonight on my webinar, okay? So if you're not registered to the webinar tonight, 7 to 8 p.m. in Sydney time, do it so, because you will know what is happening on the market, on gold, Eurodollar, and what are the next opportunities on this crazy market, this volatile market, okay? Guys, hope everyone could understand what is going on. If you have any questions, just put down in the comments. I'll always read the comments and, you know, see if I can possibly answer someone there. Otherwise, I see you tonight, and if you can't come, that's okay as well. I will see you in the next video. See you all. Bye bye.